How's it going, everybody? Combo Hivemind here with another episode of Rollercoaster Tycoon Deluxe Edition. All the expansion packs and all the fun stuff. Exactly where we left off on. If you can unpause, let me lower my volume. I wanted to go check my recording to make sure the audio and the recording was good, because on the previous ones I did record 12 episodes where they went straight to the recycle bin because I kind of screwed up with some audio microphone kind of stuff. So I did complete the two maps on here, Leafy Lake and Diamond Heights, although I cannot upload them. I threw them in the garbage because you can't hear a damn word I'm saying. So this is Evergreen Gardens. Our goal is 1,000 guests by year 4. We are still in year 1. I did borrow an extra 30,000 on top of the 10 I was already in debt in order to be able to build 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 roller coasters right off the bat here. I need the foot traffic to come to the park right away. So me getting in debt was no big deal. I did build the boat hire as well and a couple of crappy little rides. Our goal is going to be the tedious project of removing everything. I want every single pathway entry removed from this park, which is going to take a super long time. Steel corkscrew roller coaster. I do want to lower this entire terrain as well, put another roller coaster in this area. That might be what I will work on right now, but I do want to remove the pathways because the pathways actually give me money. Not a lots of money, but money is money. For every 2 pathways I remove, I get to remove a tree. I'm trying not to remove them, but I can't see what I'm doing. So regardless, I kind of have to remove some trees, so I'm not really making any profit doing this. But in the long run, I don't want these trees here, because I will be building over top of everything. If I rotate like so, I can remove all these. We're going to try to get as much money as we can again in order to be able to build more roller coasters and pay off our debts to have our company value go back up. We do have 4 years to make progress in this, have our guest count go up. Excuse me, I had to cough real hard, so I muted the microphone. For your guys' sake, you know, I was saying we do have 4 years to get our guest count way up. I will be building the steel corkscrew once I have enough money to level that entire terrain where I pointed out. See, I can't get the pathways without getting the trees out. Regardless, they have to come out at some point anyway, so kind of 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing. I don't know why this part came with so many pathways everywhere. We don't need them. If you have too many pathways going around in circles, your guests will get lost, and they will comment down below guest number whatever is lost and can't find a way to the exit. But in my case, it would be guest and their name, because I do have show real names on there, which I mentioned before in my videos. If you comment down below with your name or your username, I will input your name in one of my games, and we will follow the journey of that said guest throughout the park. And I'll try to give that guest free admission to the park as well by lowering the price to 0 right before he or she enters the park. I did have it at $15, my park entrance originally when I started, and for the first time ever, people complained that it was too high. So I kind of had to reduce it to $10. Now it's back up to $20. All the money we can make is good because we need to expand real fast, real big. They are going to get harder and harder as I go on. Come on. I hate the removing aspect of this game. I never liked it from day one. Things don't remove as easy as they look. You have to click and click and click and click. I will leave everything else there for now. I don't have to worry about that. I'm just removing the pathways because they do give me money. Some trees have to be removed because they are in the way. Like so. It's going to be far down the road. I don't know if I'm going to get to this area before I hit the achievement because this park is extremely big, which is a good thing. There is no property to purchase. I don't believe there's any building rights on this one either, but the park is so big that you don't need it. Let's remove these ones as well. That one. Okay, and that one too, I guess. These two have to go. This is a very long process. But we are making good money. That's a good sign. We will need it to landscape a lot. So all that money will be disappearing very soon. For me to be able to landscape close to the entrance area where I want another roller coaster. I'm just focusing on that area for now. There's no point of me expanding to the entirety of the map. It's going to be too big for nothing. The rides are going to be too far apart from each other. I don't want that. I want them close to each other. Keep the people in the same general area. Like, that's why I built all 5 shuttle loops right next to each other. Originally, I was going to build a big roller coaster, but they were asking $78,000 for it to be built, which even at $40,000 borrowed, I was very far away from that kind of money. So that was the cheaper alternative. And by not looking at the money, we did blow through all $40,000 of it. We were at less than $1,000 left. But now we are at $8,000. We're making good money. I'm sure that me removing all this pathway is actually helping me make money. Can never have too much money in life or games. I think there's not that many pathways left actually. I'm hoping. I'm already tired of doing this. You can always take a break whenever I want, I guess. I will do one map today. Probably one map tomorrow. I did do some recording on Raft earlier. I will do more recording of Raft later. I did upload 5 or 6 episodes of Raft today. I'm trying to increase the content of my channel as fast as I can, because for me, for example, if I go to a channel and it's new, for example, and I have to wait for the content to be released, I will get bored of that channel very fast and not want to return. Therefore, I'm trying to increase it as much as I can. I'm recording all day, every day. I'm at 3 different games now since 7:30 this morning that I have been recording, and I will keep recording all day, all evening. It is Saturday. I do get Monday off. It is Canada Day on Sunday. We get a statutory holiday on Monday. I am Canadian, live in Northern Ontario, so I will be celebrating Canada Day a little bit on Sunday, even though it is calling for, well, I checked yesterday. Yesterday it was calling for about 40 mils of rain throughout the weekend. There are a lot of fireworks going on. Of course, we have an international fireworks competition going on in my town with a huge concert. I do believe Bryan Adams is the headliner for the Canada Day festivities. Information kiosk, that's good. So Bryan Adams will be in town. I'm assuming he'd be in town tonight, or he's gonna be in town tomorrow sometime during the day. He is probably gonna start performing around 5 or 6. I'm not personally going. Bryan Adams is a good Canadian singer, but the pricing for the concert was way too expensive. So I can probably hear it from my house actually. I know I can see the fireworks from my house, but I may end up going to my shop, which is just around the corner and is on higher elevation, to do a recording of the fireworks for this evening, just for Canada Day. Last night there were no fireworks last night. 2 days ago was Team Japan made a fireworks demonstration. 2 days before that was Team Brazil, and the initial kickoff of our international fireworks competition was Team Finland. And at the end of the entirety, I guess they choose a winner. I did not go last year either. I see everything from my house. For the amount of money they were asking last year, I believe we had Keith Urban was the headliner last year, which is another great singer, and a whole bunch of other bands. I believe Simple Plan came at some point. Mariana's Trench was here. We only have one major headliner really. That seems to be it for all the pathways. We are at, oh no, we got more here. Yeah, I lied, we got more. So I will have a lot of time to make a lot of content over the weekend. I'm looking at, well, for this one here will be in like 8 or 10 parts. The previous one, I believe, was in 6 parts, and it was a at the end of year 3 kind of achievement. Although I did run the previous episode at about 40 minutes instead of 30 minutes. I don't want too many parts on one video, so I will probably keep this one at 40 minutes also. I do have a lot more content to record today as well. Ah, come on, I'm getting bored. I'm trying to speed through it. Those fences are going to be a pain in the ass to remove. It's giving me a lot of money though, so I can't complain on that. That should be enough for me to level off most of the terrain that I want to level off for that, no, not final roller coaster, but one of the other roller coasters I plan on building, which is going to be the Steel Corkscrew roller coaster. I have yet to see how my shuttle loop roller coasters are doing. Hoping they're doing well. I can see and hear one going right there. I do plan on playing some Subnautica today as well. Maybe some Call of Duty or Sniper Ghost Warrior, something in the sorts. I have Alien Isolation that I really want to get into. That is going to be a long series and a scary as hell series. Okay. We are back where we started. Cool. So roller coaster 1 is doing fairly well. 2 is pretty stacked up. 3 is doing well. 4 is pretty stacked up, and 5 is completely full. These rides, nobody is going on them anymore because, let me lower my volume a bit. I feel like I'm yelling in here. Yeah, this is going to be too expensive. Now that they have better rides, this sucks, but they have to be 20 cents a piece. This is the slide. I want the merry-go-round. $1.50. People would never go on there. Well, I'll just put everything at 20 cents. I'm not really worried about the money. Come on. I have 5 roller coasters right there that are giving me $2 a piece. I believe they are all at $2. Yes. So that's a lot of money right there off roller coaster rides. So I want to level this terrain, but I have to remove these trees. I feel like there's nothing for too long for the entrance of the park. You're just walking down this super long pathway to get to the amusement park. Therefore, I want to build in this full general area here. So let's lower some land. What's coming up actually? Observation tower, and not really interesting. Okay, this is gonna take a lot of money. We are making lots of money though, so I probably won't have to wait too long for more to come in. Yeah, we're already halfway through our bank account. Another halfway there. That's it. We are done. Dunzos. And we are 40,000 in debt. So yeah, hurry up and wait. That's the name of the game right here. These rides will be moved in this general area as well, so I can utilize this space for something bigger. Again, roller coaster, go-karts, I'm hoping I get it in this one. Extremely popular in every game I've ever played. And other rides as well. I haven't really been paying attention. So the steel corkscrew is going up. This one I have 5 of. I will probably build another one regardless. Not that one, probably not that one either. Have it. These are at 20 cents each. These are not really important to me right now. Go-karts would be an important one when it does come around. It will be researched. There is no rush to it. Let's make sure nothing is being vandalized. I do have guards patrolling a little bit everywhere. This is doing very well. Can I adjust? I cannot adjust how long they go out for. The queue time is 22 minutes. Are you kidding? Wow. Whew. That's a long time just to do a little boat ride. But anyway, I will leave it at that. These are my money makers right now. This is what I'm worried about. This is what I focus about. That's why I have 7 mechanics already, 5 roller coasters. That leaves me with 2 spares. I haven't even seen this one work yet. Obviously it cranks all the way up there, and then it lets go. I don't know why they don't put enough photos, on-ride photo sessions. Going backwards on this would be scary as hell. As you get momentum. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like that one. Cool. Let's raise the price again. They are complaining. I'm happy with that. That gives me money. I'll need another probably 10 grand if, well, it's about 500 per section. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'd be 2,000 per section. Yeah, I'll need another 10 grand at least to be able to lower this section here. And then build something. Can I put bricks on there? I cannot because I do not own that property. It's no big deal. It will stay like that. All these trees will be removed. Got no more pathways to remove really. I could remove this one, but I want to keep it there for now because later on I will continue off here, branch off to this side. This will all be lowered. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars to lower all this. Remove all the trees. Even this is going to be like 100 grand. But I gotta make it nice and pretty. Let's remove some of this. So this is free to remove, so we can waste some time doing this. I don't like the brown patch anyway. It looks dirty. Oh, I did play some GTA 5 today as well with the lspdfr plugin mod, which is the only reason I purchased GTA 5 in the beginning, and I did pay full price for it. Ironically, it did come on sale a week afterwards, but that always happens. I paid full price for the game with the only reason of getting the lspdfr mods to work on it. They do work. So I did a couple of patrols with a 2017 Dodge Charger Police Edition, Sheriff County actually, Blaine Sheriff County I think. And after that I did some raft, and now I'm doing some roller coaster, and after this I am not sure what I'm gonna do. I will get some Tower 3D Pro done today as well. I did purchase some new maps, LaGuardia Airport and JFK International to be more specific. I did try out JFK. I got the feel of it now, so I should be ready to upload a video. I did record a video of it last week, although same story with the audio on the recording. I decided to put it at night with stormy weather conditions, and the only thing you could hear was the storm. You could not hear anything else. You could barely hear me talking to the planes themselves or to the audience, you guys. So I unfortunately had to delete those videos as well. I've been keeping pretty much every video I've been recording on my desktop, but I don't think I will anymore. I have a lot of storage space on my desktop, but I don't need to because I can always re-download my own videos from the YouTube later on. See, I knew that was gonna happen. I don't like doing this. I don't want the chairlift. We're gonna don't really have the money for the go-karts right now anyway, so yeah, I still want them. I think it's gonna be too late, but I'm gonna take everything off but the thrill rides, hoping we get the roller coaster. I mean, go-karts. I don't know where my brain is today, guys. I'm sorry for that. Stumbling my words. It's not good. I have been talking for a long time recording, if that makes any kind of difference whatsoever. I'm running on 24 minutes on this episode here. Got another about 15 minutes to go on this episode. We are just about ending the year one. We are going to be jumping into March of year two. That leaves us with 3 years to get another 325 guests, 15 guests at the minimum. Not just have those guests, but also keep those guests, which is fairly easy most of the time when you don't have to worry about park rating. There's also there's also a trick that you can put a do not enter sign at the entrance of your park, but as people are heading out of your park. That way they are blocked inside. So it doesn't really matter if your park rating goes down to 0, because that's not what your achievement is. So my achievement right now would be guest, If I have 1,100 guests and a month away from getting my achievement, I'm down to 1,005 guests, I could always put a do not enter sign. That way people are blocked in my park. They cannot exit the park anymore. Therefore, I do get my achievement. It is kind of like cheating. I guess it's a sort of cheating, but it's not by using a trainer or codes or anything. It's just utilizing what you have in the game. So I don't consider that cheating. Not that I've done it. I've heard about it. I think I've done it in the past, a decade ago. Like these fences are impossible to take off. These ones are not that bad. It's the goddamn ones with the the steel ones with the strings going across. Why do you have double fencing on that one? I'm just doing this so one, I'm waiting to get money, which we're at $3,000 now, which is still not enough for me to finish leveling the terrain. Two, it has to be done regardless. Later on, I will have to come back and remove all the trees that are in this area, level the entirety of the terrain. So then I won't have to do this when I return at a later time, probably after the achievement is done. Those are my two reasons. That's it. Don't want to remove the trees. I'm trying not to waste any money here. Once I am 100% done a Roller Coaster Tycoon, this is the classic, the deluxe edition. Well, it's not really the classic. There is a classic edition, which I don't think I've ever played. This is Roller Coaster Tycoon 1, I guess. I do have Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 as well. I don't think I've ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Let me know in the comments area if it's any good. I heard that Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 has not very good reviews, and I'm not sure about Roller Coaster Tycoon World as well. But any game you guys want to suggest me play, comment down below and tell me what games you want me to play. I'm also available on Steam at any time at Combo Hivemind, all one word, to play some multiplayer games. Pretty much all I play multiplayer right now is Raft and Tom Clancy The Division, which I haven't played in a long time. I've actually been playing with a guy from New Jersey that I met while I was playing The Division. We ended up being in a match together and we played pretty much every night since. The only problem with that is he's an older guy. I don't believe he works, or he works till starts late in the afternoon or something. He would always be online ready to play at 11:30 at night. Well, 11:30 at night, I gotta go to bed because I gotta work in the morning. So we kind of pretty much stopped playing with each other. So I stopped playing altogether, really. I do want to get back into it. I am maxed out levels in the normal map, and I believe I'm 54 or 56 level in the Dark Zone. A long ways to go in the Dark Zone. I hate the goddamn Dark Zone. It's fun for multiple reasons. I still never went underground because you need to be a team. I don't like the rogue agents. I think that there should be, if any of you guys watching this have ever played The Division, comment down below and let me know what you guys think. I think that as a rogue agent, as you enter the Dark Zone, you should have the option to either accept being rogued on or not. I want to enjoy the game without the rogue agents. I have gone rogue before though, so I guess I'm tooting my own horn, but most of the time I just want to go in the Dark Zone to level up my weapons. Now there's no way for you to level up your weapons because every time you try and you call for an extraction of your quarantine items, you always gotta watch to see who's around. With that being said, There's always someone that's gonna go rogue around you. Let's put this right here just for now. We're gonna put it right there for now, or right here for now. We're gonna put it right there for now. So yeah, people go rogue on you all the time. You get killed for no goddamn reason. And then you lose all your shit. You gotta go back to go get it. Unless they stole it, which I'm not sure if they can steal it from you once you have dropped it. But it still has a good purpose, I guess. I'm not a big fan of going rogue. I don't like agents going rogue on me. In Tom Clancy, The Division, I like to play the game as I choose to play the game. I should have the choice, the option to say no. I am not here for you to go rogue on me. Leave me alone. Continue on your own path. And I will do my own thing here. But there is not such an option. On the other side, I guess it is what makes the game fun as well. So it's a pro for a con, really. I may get some recording of that done today as well. I haven't played in a long time, so I will have to play a little bit to familiarize myself with the controls again and go from there. So we are getting close on WASD every time. So used to playing first person shooters or third person. We are pretty close at having all of this lowered, which will fit beautifully a roller coaster. I'm not putting grass here. It was freaking expensive. I will eventually, but it was freaking expensive just to patch that one little area. So I'm gonna wait on that. This is working fantastically. We did have the information kiosk actually. This I want at the entrance of the park. Right there. Boom. One will sell maps. People will know where they're going to. You, my good man, are not patrolled anywhere. Okay, so which handyman is patrolling this area? You now take care of this as well. Okay, so let's put some benches there. Obviously, this is a problem area. Somebody is not doing his job here. Yeah, technically that is in his area. He should be cleaning that. Roller coasters are doing extremely well. I'm happy with that. They're all crazy as hell. Hopefully none of them are going to blow up and kill anybody. This is a very busy area. Hence with the food and stuff. It's starting to rain. I'm going to put another information kiosk here so people can purchase umbrellas. This one has 2 entrances, which is good. Umbrellas are being sold. We're making some money. I got a little bit of money. I'll lower a little bit of terrain. I can do 2 shots. 1, 2, 3 actually. I'll just go 4. Pop. I need about 2 grand per section. I go down 4. It's about $500 per level that you lower or raise. These rides are doing well now for 20 cents a pop. This one here is still pretty busy, although the queue time is way too long on this. I cannot reduce it in any shape, way, or form. That can stay there for now. Little monument. Give me about $15 to remove that. This garbage can is full. This pathway is covered with puke. Clean. Do your job. I wouldn't want to do this job, but that's why we hired him. Nope. Oh, you had it. One more right there. There you go. Good boy. So all we're doing right now is waiting for money. Our park value is actually pretty high up. Company value is super low. We are $40,000 in debt. Our achievement is to have 1,000 guests in our park by the end of year 4, which is going to be a piece of cake to accomplish. We have 5 roller coasters going. We have 1 boat hire, 1, 2, 3, and 4 small kiddie little rides. I am leveling this entire section here to build another huge either roller coaster. I'm gonna put the go-karts here. If I ever do get the go-karts, log fume is coming up, which is fairly popular. But I'm thinking the go-karts will come here. The problem with the go-karts is that they're very popular, but the queue time is very long as well. I am definitely not building the big one that I had in the previous one that I was super excited to build. That was way too long for nothing. The ride length, time, the queue time, not gonna happen again. And we got all this room to expand. Log fume. I kind of don't want it, but I'm kind of curious again as to what can I build with it. Oof, felt like the game was gonna crash there for a second. Okay, so this is what we had before with the original. With the expansion packs, I get 4 more. That's too long. That's too big. This is kind of too big as well, but if I move the pathway 1, I can have this going here. The pathway would run along this side and then can connect back up here. I could have this here like so, and then have more rides in the center here. I think that's going to be what's going to happen here. Entrance and exit will be on this side. So 18, 19, I will do that. So with that being said, I have to move this. I have to expand this pathway along this. Some of them will go on the grass for a little bit, but there's no avoiding that one. Hopefully your maps are updated. You, my good man, go back to your patrol. You, my good sir, Leonard, right there. Now, if I go back to this, and go back on lawn view, 1819 should fit wonderfully right here. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, I gotta lower. I kind of want to do this section now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, that's 5. I can worry about the rest later on. Come on, fit in there. If I rotate like this, I can see it. Yes, so we're gonna go with 3. And then 1 more. And then we will see how much this thing is going to cost us. A bit too far. Log fume. 1819 right here like so. $2,000. That's not bad. We're gonna wait for that one. So I'm gonna end the episode here, and I will continue playing up until I have the $2,000. Once I have the required money to build this ride, I will start recording again. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in just a bit.